Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, Arlene. Welcome back. I do not know why it loses sound. Hi, Ray. I'm going to try some jelly printing with this big block that Mary sent. Looks like it was made to do tiles with. Boy, this would cover the watercolor paper fast. Let's zoom out one. Hi, Barb. Hello, hello. Let's zoom out one more here. There. We're going to do some jelly plates. This is a circle one, I think. This is a small one. I don't know if this is big enough for, I think I'm going to have to use the circle one, which may be fine. Let's get some wax paper out. Welcome, Dan. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for Mary, too, sent me some happy mail, and she sent this wonderful design here. Looks like it might go this way. Oh, it looks like it might be an M. Looks like it goes this way. And we are going to test it out with some paint. And I just, I don't really even need the jelly plate. If I was doing the jelly plate, I'd be putting paint on the jelly plate and stamping it and then putting paper over it. I think what I want to do, I'm wanting to do some jelly printing, but I think what I'll do is put paint down in here or just put sponge paint on this like Aunt Beck does with the bubble wrap. Let's sponge some paint on here and stamp it off like this. That's what I'm going to do. Hi to everybody who's coming back in. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me now. You would get 2 prints with the jelly. How would I get 2 prints with the jelly? Oh, putting it on, taking it and stamping it and then put paper on the jelly plate. Okay, let's do the jelly then. Let's do the jelly. Let's see. I'm still learning. I'd have to get my big jelly plate out. I'm not going to do that. This is a circular, 6-inch circular one. And this one is a small circle. And I got all of these in Happy Mail. This is a little square of one that Terry Abrams, her name was Terry Abrams. That might work if I won't get the entire, I think I'm going to go with the large circle one. Except instead of a brayer, because all my stuff is out in the dining room. That's the problem. I'm not going to brayer this on. I'm going to use my fingers. See, I don't have things out. I wasn't planning on doing this because I didn't know I was going to get this today. And so let's open this up. We'll try it both ways. I don't think I'm totally prepared to do jelly printing today. Wow, it's nice and new and clean. It's nice and new and clean. See, they brayer. I don't have a brayer out. I'm just going to paint. I'm going to paint on it. You got that black screen? I get that. Did it come back, Ray? Galena? Hi, Galena. She says, I haven't made my cup of coffee yet. A credit card? I could do that, Barb. Use a credit card. What did I do with those? my art cart is getting full. It's overflowing here with tapes and books. And what did I do with the credit cards? Where did I put those? Let me stand up. I don't know why I lost sound off of my, I don't know why that's happening. Where's that credit card? I'm looking for it. I usually have them out. What's this? No. Grr and growl. I usually put them right here at the end. Well, I don't have my credit cards out either. That's not going to work. I'm so organized. I'm semi-organized. I usually put it at the end. I probably didn't put it back. So I'm back to I'm looking. In one of these boxes, I thought I put a stack of cards down here. One of my little tea boxes. Down in here. Here they are. Whew. That was a here they are. Personal access card. That one's kind of flimsy. Let's use one of these. I thought I saw them here the other day. Now I got a mess. A digging mess. Come on, get in there. Okay. I'll probably need some paper towels. I'll get that out. Move my tea over here. I am working on sending out the erasers. If you guys are wondering about erasers, I'm kind of slow at it. I did send out postcards yesterday. I wanted to show you while I was looking for it was these little number tokens I made out of Model Magic the other day. Let's open this up. I'll just dump out a few and I'll show them to you. They're very light. They almost feel like made out of tissue. And they're still kind of soft. Not too soft, though. They feel like a dried tissue is what they feel like. And Aunt Beck, I was reading chat afterwards. I miss a lot during the streams. I miss a lot. I go back and read. But Aunt Beck says she paints her embellishments black, and then she goes back and puts gold on them or a color. If I can bring it up here enough so you guys can see. They're just numbers. I was just playing. Now I think I'm going to stamp out the circles first and then stamp the numbers on the circle, or stamp the number on the circle and then cut it out cookie style to get prettier rounds. I cut around them with the scissors. So I'm going to be playing more with those. Just had to show them to you. They're dry. All right, let's play with this. Let's get some paper out. I got to reach over here for some paper. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's get some paper. Let's just get some white paper here. We'll just use white. I should put my phone off over here so it won't get messed up. And there. All right. So I'm just going to use craft paint. And let's start out with some of that, my maroonish color here, deep burgundy. This is such a pretty color. And I wasn't planning on doing jelly printing today, so I'm kind of having to move things around, shuffling. All right, let's get this plastic off. Let's put that with the package. And I'm just going to put some on here and spread it with the good idea, Barb. Spread it with the credit card. Maybe a little flat like that. Oops. You gotta spread it flat. I don't have my brayer out. I know my brayer's put away. I'm going to have a special place for all my mark making tools for the jelly plate. Yeah. All right. So let's put it like this. And I'm just pressing down on it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I got here. Ooh, that's going to be pretty once I get it going. Let's see. I don't know. I might have that paint a little. It might be a little thick on there. Yeah, it's a little thick. But let's see if I can spread that a little thinner. I should probably put the paint on the. Let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see. Let's try it with the sponge instead of the. Now I don't know if that's going to work either. Let's go back to the credit card. I got wax paper on underneath here. I need my brayer. Let's put a thinner coat on here. I had it on too thick. And I suppose if you had a bigger jelly plate, that would probably work too. Although now that this is starting to dry, I can see around in there. That was too thick. Let's try it again here. And I'm not getting the corners because my plate is too small. That's going to make a nice print, I think. It's not coming off too well up here. I think I'm going to have to sponge this on. Let's try that. Like Aunt Beck does with her bubble wrap. Let's try it again. Put some weight on it. No. Let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. Maybe I'll do a print. I might have waited too long. Let's try that again. I think I waited too long. I'm not the best at jelly printing. I have to tell you guys, this could be more Mary's fault than anything. I'm a baby jelly printer. I'll look at chat here in a minute. Let's work this a little faster, maybe. Mary just has to learn. Let's see what you guys are saying. Next time, use white over the dried paint. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's try it this way. Let's do this first. And I want to try this. Oh, it's getting better. It's getting better. I like that. I like that a lot. I needed a little bit more down in there. I'm just learning what to do. Okay, let's see what's going to happen over here. I may not gotten a lot of paint down in here. I don't feel a lot coming through. It's getting better. You guys can't see it too well, but I can see it in there. There we go. Now let's try some white. Feel like I could put another layer of paint on here first before I do the white. Let's do it again. I want to stamp again. I feel like it's more my inexperience than the tools. Mary just has to learn how to do, Meri, M-E-R-I, needs to learn more about jelly plating. This is really only my second or third time of doing jelly prints. I want to do more, but you know how it is when you're organizing and all of that. So let's just keep going here. I think maybe you need to condition all this too. Let's put that there. And let's put one here. Kind of rub that down on there and rub this onto here. In the hands of a pro, Mary, it would probably work a lot better. Mary, too. I'm not the pro. I'm the baby beginner with jelly plating. Ooh, it's getting better. It's delicate. It's very delicate. I do like it. All right, so let's let this dry a little. While that's drying, oops, I don't want to put anybody in timeout. I put Deborah in timeout the other morning or the other evening. Let's let that dry a little. And I'm going to take the rest of my paint here. Let's just try. Now that's almost dry. Anyway. Let's try it this way. I stamped the other time I sponged on here. This time I'm going to put my paper down on it. Rather than put it down on the paper, I'm going to put my paper down on it. It's a cool design once I learn how to get it off of the print, get the print off of it. I need a bigger, spongier thing here. And this might just need to be conditioned a little to receive paint. This is kind of like a cement, not cement. Well, yeah, it might be cement. It looks like it was made to imprint into tiles, to make clay tiles. Now, let's take this and do this. Might work a little bit better. Of course, I don't have a brayer out. It might work better if I had a brayer too. Oh, pretty. Yeah, I lost some paint in there. I'm going to try one more thing on that. Let's get it out here. Let's brush it on instead of sponge it on. I think it'll go. Well, that's a wet brush. think it'll go on faster if I brush it on. And get more of a coverage on it. Okay. Now let's try it. That might even work better if I stamp it down if it's brushed on. I don't think I had enough paint on it. That sponge back over there. Ah, here we go. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It wasn't getting enough paint on it. It just takes a few times of learning things. I want to try something else here. Let's try this and stamping it down. I don't know. Get paint in there. Just a little bit more, please. A little more. All right, now I'm going to try to stamp it instead of. Let's try to stamp it down here. I want to put a lot of weight on it. I need some muscle in my hands. No, it's not working too good with stamping. I think it works best when I take my paper and because I don't have the strength to stamp it. It's pretty thick in here. I probably would not be a good tile maker. But it's nice to learn all this, isn't it? Let's do another one where I put the paper on it. I might have not got as much paint. We'll see. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Seems to work best for me doing it this way. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's put some white paint. Aunt Beck says put white paint on it, Mary. Okay. I've got one sheet left there. White paint is right here. And I think it's a thin coat of white paint, right? And do we let this dry? Oh. What's going on here? Put the print right onto the plate. In printing practice, the paper is applied to the stamp and not the stamp to the paper. Well, that's what I did. I applied the paper to the stamp, the paper to the jelly plate. But you have to stamp it first from the tube. Yeah, but I don't have a brayer, Kathy. I don't have a brayer. In printing practice, hi, Janice. If that clay-like stuff she is using for her wax seals is soft enough, she could stamp onto that. That Model Magic. That Model Magic. I don't have enough to do a big one. I'm going to buy some Model Magic today. It's not expensive. Let's see if I can lift this. Let's see if this will lift off of, probably should have used black paper or something. Let's see if I can clean my plate. I never have luck cleaning plates. I have to learn how to do that too. Well, that did pretty good. That did pretty good. Let's get it around the edge here. Now I want to try something else. So that cleaned it pretty good, what was left on it. So let's try, let's go back to a couple of my earlier sheets here. This really wasn't too bad. This one is early. Let's try, now I want to try something else. Let's try just a thin coat of this. A thin coat of this. Oops. I'm going to get, I've got brayers. It's just that I don't have them out because I didn't know I was going to do this. I didn't know I was going to do this. A thin coat of that. And let's stamp this on there and let that dry. And then put white over it and see if I can pull it that way. That might work nice. I'll get some Model Magic today. Although I think that would pull nice anyway. Let's do this. Yeah, in printing practice, when this is a tile, this is to make tiles with. But what they'll do is they have their plate, and Beck's right, they have their plate, their etching plate, and they'll put paper over their plate, and then they'll roll it through a printing press to get their image. Etchings and stuff. I did take printmaking in college, but it's been a long time. I remember we did an etching. We did an etching, and I did a sheep. I still have it in Wisconsin someplace. I did a drawing of a sheep. Now, that didn't come off so great. got your fingerprint in there now, Mary. And smooth that fingerprint out a little. Just a little amount. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It'll just have my fingerprint on it. All right. That's sort of dry. Now let's try a little of that white over it. That's not enough. What'd I do with it? Let's try a little of the white over it. May not be dry enough. Come on. I might have messed up the design a little. Let's try the back of this one. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Well, maybe it did a little. It might have worked a little. I'm not good with cleaning the plates. I'm not good with cleaning plates. This gets me experimenting. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's put it on here and see if it works. Ooh. We're getting there, aren't we? Oops, did I stop? My laptop is really jumpy. It's kind of dark in there. I probably had too much paint down in there. Let's do some more of those. I got some black paper. Now I'm having fun. Now I'm having fun, Mary. Miss Mary too. Let's pick this up. Where did I put my black paper now? There's white paper. There's the black paper. I don't have a whole lot. Maybe I'll pick up some more today. Black paper. This is just from Walmart, I think. This might be the last of the Park Lane, though. But I think this is the Walmart Extra Bright. I like getting those Extra Brights. All right, let's do a blue one. Let's do a pretty cobalt blue. I'm having fun now. I'm having fun now. Ew, I might get some white in there. I wish I had my brayer out. I know I can't get to it. It's put away. I'd have to move 20 million boxes to get to it. Not 20 million, but at least 5. All right. Let's print on it. I should have taken it off of a print off of the tile, but I didn't. I'm getting a lot of paint in this area. Let's put that on there. And I'll just let that sit a minute. I think I'm going to do a white sheet on there. I think I got too much paint. Let me find the back of a sheet. Let's see. I don't want to waste my black paper. I think I got too much paint on this. Right in the square areas, I get a lot of paint. I'll put less paint in the center. Yeah, see, there was way too much paint on that. Let's keep going. That's just a Meri thing. That's a Meri thing. You don't need a lot of paint. Let's clean this off. Not too bad. I'm tempted to use my brush. I kind of like my brush. Oops. I kind of like my brush. Let's try that. Now this cement block that I'm using, I can put that probably under hot water because this is all cement or I don't know if it's cement or what it is, but I can wash off. I can put Daddy Vans on this and wash it off like you would a stencil and wash off all the acrylic on the top of it. Ooh, that's going to make a nice print. Let's do the black. Let's do the black. Bring it down a little. Come on. And while that's doing, let's see what I can pull off of here. I hope this makes a nice print. It looked like it was going to. Put my maroon away. I didn't get much off of that. But see, I think I could clean this with Daddy Vans. Can I peek? Ooh, this is going to be a nice one, I think. It's cleaning the plate. I like it. Doesn't show too much in there, but I can see it. I don't think you guys can see it. Hold it still, Mary. There you go. I think the white shows up better, though. Let's do a white one. Let's do another white one. I don't think the blue is showing up very good on that black paper. Blue and black. You need like a light green. Let's try this sea foam and see how that Caribbean. Let's try that. And I think I'm going to paint it on. I think I have better luck painting it. I tend to scrape it with that credit card. I need a brayer. It cleaned my plate. I have more control when I do it with the brush. All right. I probably got brush strokes in it, though. I love my brush strokes. I'm just going to use this again. I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Yeah, this probably is drying. I don't expect much out of these. Not too bad. I'm just pulling off the top layer. Oh, that's pretty. That one came out nice. This one came out nice. My phone is lagging. This one came out nice, Mary. I'm loving that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. That might be too much paint. So the brushing it on, I can thin it out. Alrighty. I don't have no idea what you guys are saying to me. Mary, it looks so cool on the round. Would never have thought of that. Well, here's the thing. I have a large jelly plate, but I didn't really want to get it out, so I reached for these smaller ones. So I really didn't think of it either. It just happened. And Janet says, yes, let's do it again. That was a pretty one. Hi, Judy333. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. Aunt Beck is here. Janice says, Mary, Lo. What did I say? Wonder if she could use embossing ink and gold powders. Embossing ink and gold powders. I don't think I have. You mean ink like FW acrylic ink? I don't have embossing ink like the clear stuff. I use glycerin when I emboss. Look, the sun's coming up. Is the sun coming up? It is. What time is it? Wow, it's getting light earlier and it's only 10 till 8. Oh, I should have maybe waited a little. Pulled this up. This might got a little dry. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do it on the back of this one, which was really dark. Let's do it on the back of this one. I could do it right over that. Maybe I'll go over this one with white. I think I let this dry a little longer than I should have. It's a beautiful design. It just takes learning. Let's see what she's saying about the embossing. Spring forward isn't too far off. That's true. Mary too. Oh, I read that. Okay. Now I'm going to buy tile-sized plates. Oh, it cleaned my plate off. Oh, it came out nice. Looky, it came out nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. We're going to save those off. Let's see. Let's try another color. Red won't show up too much. I need a bright color. I don't have too much of that yellow left. Let's try this. I got more yellow in here. I might get I got a sloppy plate here. I tore it off of I didn't take the bottom off. I didn't take the bottom plate off. I'm going to leave it. Let's try some yellow. But I have to wash out my brush. It seems to work better when I use a brush. Instead of the brayer, in lieu of the brayer, because my brayer is packed away. Let's shake this up a little. So where would you find a tile like this, Mary? Where did you find this tile? You probably found it but where would you buy tiles like this? A construction company? This is streaky. Would you get this at a construction company, a home builder or something? Got a lot of paint on that. If I can't thin it out a little. The sun, they called the design sunrise. I think now that I found it at an antique store. Really? Well, thank you for sending me your antique. You found it. I hope you found more than one. Barb says she's tired of hauling wood. Journey says she's over winter. Let's have some spring. The only thing I don't like about spring is it brings the tornadoes in. In our part of the country. But I guess that's what you get when you live in different areas of the country. You have to put up with the weather. Let's see how this works with the yellow. Might have gotten it a little off center. Oh, well. I can journal underneath of it or something, or just the side of it. Yeah, I could probably get some of that Model Magic and press it into roll out a piece of like clay, even Sculpey clay or Model Magic paper clay, and make tiles. Even you could make tiles of just the center part, or you could make tiles of the rays, or you could make a big tile. The little paisley in the corner here, I haven't been painting. It hasn't been coming off on the round sheet there. All right, let's check her out, see what happens here. Ooh, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be a pretty one. It's a little blurry. That's my fault. It's a little blurry, but that's probably the printmaker's fault. But it's pretty. Let's do another yellow one. Let's do another yellow one. Use up what's on my... I probably had too much paint. I find, and that's very hard for me not to put a lot of paint on the plate. I'm very much one to slop the paint on. Let's just slop it on. It's very hard for me to go thin with my paint. It's not easy for Mary. And I'm the same way when I know when I'm out urban sketching and I'm doing those watercolors, I have to put color on my entire page. I noticed Barb Owen was saying the same thing in her art journal. I'm not one to leave white space. I tried and it doesn't look done. It doesn't look, I got paint on it there. It doesn't look done to me. It doesn't look done to me with all that white space on it. Let's get a sheet of paper out. I think it's going to be pretty. See if I can't center this a little more. So I got a few more sheets left. Well, this is fun. I didn't know I was going to do this morning. I thought I was going to paint envelopes. I want to send out those ATCs. I got them all ready to go. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby this morning, today. Mary gave me a gift card. I'm going to go spend it. That gift card isn't going to last too long in my hands, Mary. Oh, that's pretty. How about gold? Let's do some gold on black. I'm tired of yellow and blue. Let's do gold. Let's do some gold. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I have to reach over and get it here. I put it across the room. Wait a minute. I have to get up. We'll use some of this gold that came from Ruby, 33rd Avenue. Where is that Ruby anyway? Where is that Ruby? I'm missing her. Let's get this wiped up. All right. Is Tori? Hi, Tori. 33rd Avenue sent me a quart of gold paint several months ago, and I'm just starting to use it. Let's do some gold. I don't know. This is metallic, so we'll see how this works. We'll see how it works. All righty. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm having fun now, Mary. Maybe I should shake it a little. Shake a quart of gold paint. Ooh, that's enough. It's probably too much. Let's do gold. Let's do gold. Gold will be pretty on that black. thin it out a little, except for there. All righty, let's see how this works. You guys knew I'd get to that gold eventually. That was just a matter of time, Mary said. Hi, 01663578. I am doing what they call jelly printing. This is what you see me on the bottom, that round is a jelly plate. It's a method of printing. And I'm using this block, this tile maker block that I got in Happy Mail from Mary too to make the design. And I'm using gold paint that I got from 33rd Avenue. And we are doing some printmaking. You can use water, baby wipes, and hand gel to clean your plates. Okay. Thank Cat Hill. Thank you. And I don't know who you are. 0106635798 space 317290009. You're welcome in here as long as you don't cause us any trouble. If you just watch, let's see how this comes off. I hope I got more on my plate. They say, okay. Hi, Nashwa. Welcome, welcome. I could probably use the same combination, Kathy? Is it Kathy? Kathii? I'm sorry, I'm reading off of my phone, and it's a little far away from me. But I could probably use that same combination to clean the tile maker here, too. Let's see how it pulls. Let's see what it's going to do. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's ooh, it's going to be pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it, Mary. Mary, I'm going to have to send you some of these gold ones. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, I love it. Let's do another one. Let's not stop now. Hi, Ann. Let's see, I only need a little because I got some on my brush here. Let's get what's on my brush off. Ooh, I'm going to be buying more black paper today, I think. Well, I got a gunky there. Let's get that off. 0166 01066. This is I don't know if you're into art or not. I don't know where you are as far as art, but this is acrylic paint. This is a metallic paint that I'm putting on here. And this is what they call a gel plate. It's kind of a squishy jelly-like plate that's squishy, and that's what makes a better print when I put the tile maker down on it. But they use stencils and they use all kind of mark making tools to do jelly printing. Have fun today, Mary. I will, Aunt Beck. I'm going to go to the thrift store very first thing. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to go to the thrift store first. I'm dying to go thrifting. I guess it would be my brother's sort of stepson. Was over yesterday, and he wanted my brother's significant other had all sorts of pictures and albums and everything, and she passed away, and she left a lot of that just upstairs in the storeroom. And his son is graduated from high school, and he wanted some photographs. Well, I think his son's mother got most of the photographs. Let me get some black paper here. But anyway, he came over yesterday, and I still have stuff out there in the dining room. I felt so bad. It's so messy. Oh, I still think I'm going to get a good print. Let's see what happens. I'm going to buy some more black paper today. Hi, Janet. Janet, I'm having all sorts of fun with this tile maker that Mary too sent me. It's a big old antique. She said she got it at an antique store. She said it's really old. It's a tile maker. You know, you have your clay and they print down into it. And I'm learning how to use. I don't do a lot of jelly plating. So my first ones weren't so great. But these are coming out nice. These are coming out so nice. Gold ones. Here's a gold one. The yellow one. That yellow one didn't come out so great. Here's a yellow one. Here's a blue one. And I dropped one. What's this? This is another blue one here. Really coming out fun. I'm just having all sorts of fun doing this. Now I need more black paper. And you should have seen the happy mail that Mary sent me. It just never stopped. Let's see it. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, Mary. Look at that. It's a little blurry where I jiggled the paper, but that's not bad. Let's see, how many sheets of black do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have any? I put all my metallics. I put all my metallics away too. I put them all in a box. And I think I folded the box up. I don't think I have other metallic paint out here. Let's see what I have down here. I have some of this folk art bright red. That might look nice on there. This is a gold, but it's about empty. Oh, I have some espresso. That's kind of like a copper color. That's not gold. I mean, that's not metallic. What else? I'm looking for another metallic. I don't know if I have any other metallic. Here's a light blue. How about, you were talking, how about doing some of this with the glue? No, I'm not going to do that. That's glue. Here's some copper. Let's do a copper one. I have some big jars of metallic 8-ounce ones, but I put them away. Let's do the copper one. Woohoo! Let's do the copper one. I'm just going to paint this gold off on the paper here. Use it for something sometime. It might have a little gold in that copper. Black ink or paint on gold fabric she sent you. Yes. Janet says. That would be nice. Black on the fabric. Are you saying to do jelly printing off of the fabric? Ooh. Ooh. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's do a copper one here. I might have needed to shake that up. I thought I shook it, though. Let's shake it a little more. Janet, I was watching you yesterday, and then I had to leave. Janet was doing rice and salt on, was it watercolor or inks? I think she was using inks and rice. And I kept telling Janet the watercolor has to be wet when you put the rice down, and the rice is supposed to absorb the color. And like me, she got involved in talking, and the watercolor got dry on the rice, on the first one that I saw. And I kept telling her to spray over the rice with her sprayer, but she was involved in what she's like me. She's pretty good about talking to people, but you get involved in what you're doing, like I am here, and you forget to see people in chat. I'm horrible that way. All right, let's see. Let's see what copper looks like. Oh, there went 0106. Bye, 0106. 0106635798 space 3172009. What an ID. Looks like a credit card number. Bye numbers. Tori says goodbye numbers. There's specific cleaning instructions for them. Look it up. For what, Aunt Beth? For the jelly plates, you mean? Look it up, Aunt Beck says. You sound like my dad. I'm not going to do that work for you. You have to do your own arithmetic lesson. I did a sketch of that this morning. Ooh, is it going to come up? Ooh, this is going to make a nice, ooh, a patina. Ooh, ooh. Let's see if I can get, well, don't dawdle, Mary. I want to see if I can get a print off of this. Don't dawdle. I got all this paint up here. Let's try this one first. I got the paper, the front door was open. It looks prettier on the plate, I think, than it does on my paper, but it looks pretty good. It's okay. It's prettier on the plate. It really made a pretty coloring on my plate there. Hi, Sharon Marlowe. Good morning, Sharon. Hi, everyone. I have the flu. Trying not to spread the virus here. That old flu's going around. You know, I read yesterday that there have been 22,000 deaths in the United States this flu season. 22,000 deaths with the flu. I'm going, that many? I mean, you get sick and you puke. And I know the flu can kill you, but 22,000 people here in the United States this flu season. It's a fact. I read, ooh, this is going to be pretty. Oh, it's pretty. I blurred it. I can come over that with a white, though, I think. I'm going to say that out. Let's do it again. I blurred it. I think I had too much paint. Let's smooth it out. Let's do some more. I got it. I didn't have it. I didn't shake it enough at first, and it got some of that, that medium, that transparent medium up at the top if you don't shake your paint. I think that's what it was. Let's try it again. You don't need a lot of paint on these. I got to get my paints out of the way because it's in the way of my paper when I go to print. There. And you don't need a thick layer either. Just a thin layer will do you. That's Mary's talking to Mary there. Mary is talking to herself. I'm learning, Janet. Janet really is my jelly printing mentor. When I look, I forget to look sometimes. She goes, Mary, Mary, Mary. Mary, try not to press so hard. That'll blur it too. Okay. See, I told you she was my mentor. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? All right. Don't press so hard, Mary, but press. I need to press it to get the design. I guess I think I'm making a tile. All right. I'm not going to press hard. Let's get a piece of paper. I just got a few sheets left. I'm going to use up all my black. You guys are going to have to sit here and watch me. All right, we're going to lift it up. When you say press hard, do you mean on the paper or when I'm putting the stamp on? Or both? Hi, Trace. Mary, did think you were talking to yourself. Mary, I did think you were talking to yourself until I realized Mary too was here. On the stamp. Okay. Mary movers quickly up the learning curve. You are an angel, Mary. You really are. Sharon nailed it. All right, let's see. Let's see it. It's getting better. Oh, I love it. I kind of right in there, but let's see. Can you guys see it? There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And it's shiny. It's shiny. Oh, wow. Look at that. Just look at it. Oh, I'm having fun. I love it. I want to try on this one that I blurred it. Let's try doing a gold one over it and see if I can't get a patina type thing. Patina, not Matina, patina. Let's try doing a gold one over it. Just a little bit, Mary. You don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to be buying some more. Mary, too, sent me a gift card. I tell you, that gift card's not going to last long in my hands. She sent me a Hobby Lobby gift card. And I just happened to be going up that way today. I just happened to be. I'd already planned it because I need to get some things I need some special stuff that I want for my projects for the Defy auction. Disabled Artists Foundation. Oops, I see some strokes that I don't want in there. Some thicker strokes. All righty. Don't press so hard on the stamp. Okay. But I want to press hard. That's how you make tiles. That's how you make tiles. Aunt Beck says, Mary thought she was going shopping today. Moosh Shasha says her jelly plate. Moosh Shasha. Hi, Carla. Spanish practice friend. Hi, Spanish practice friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, I didn't press hard. I just pressed longer. I'm going to print that over this one where it blurred. Let's see if I can bring it out a little. It's still a little wet. I didn't press hard, really. Let's see, let's do it this way. And I don't know if I can get it in the exact same spot, but it'll be similar. It might be up a little further. I just love that. It's beautiful. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. And thank you, Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck sent me some Faber-Castell clear from England. I thought they came from somebody in England, some of these text liners. How thoughtful was that? How thoughtful. Aunt Beck, you have a giving heart too. You sent me I was doing, and that's the other thing I want to get today is some things to cut stencil, some office, the acetate book covers things, report covers. I want to get some of those today. But when I was cutting those stencils, she sent me a swivel stencil. Oh, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty. Well, it's pretty in its own way because it's blurred in there. You don't see that design as much, but it's kind of embossed. I like it. Ooh, very nice. I'm going to keep that one. Now what should I do? Let's try another color. I love the gold and the copper, but let's try a red. This red is more of a pinkish red. And I'm just going to use my brush that has the copper and gold. I guess it's got gold and copper in it. So this might be a multicolored one. Shake it up so I don't get that thin transparent stuff at the top. Now let's see how this goes. Ooh, what a pretty color. It's pretty on the jelly plate. I might need some more. That paint's got some goo on it here. It's got some goo. Maybe not. I just need to spread it around a little more. Ooh, this is going to be pretty too, I think. All right. Let's do the stamperoo. An antique tile wood block. Teak wood block? Teak or tile? Teak wood. It's made from teak wood? It is. Oh, I thought it was a cement type mixture. It's wood. Well, I can still paint it. I can still clean it with Daddy Vans. It'll clean off, I think. Or I might just leave that pretty. I might just leave the pretty. I've only got 2 sheets left. And then I'll quit. Ooh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know. I got a lot of paint in there, but that's from the negative areas in here. All right, let's see how it prints. Put my brush over there. Move this over. I need a little more space. This has been so fun, Mary. Thank you for sending this. So it's made from teak wood, huh? This stamp is made from teak wood. All right, let's peek. want to get a little bit more off in there, though. Around the edges where the sunbursts are, this paint in here comes off real nice where these negative spaces are, but around the sunbursts. All right, let's pull it and see what happens. Ooh, it's got some gold. It's got some of the gold. That's my fault. That's my fault. The blur is my fault. Let's do it again. Still pretty, though. It's still pretty. But I blurred it. I'm not that great. Let's see. I might have had too much paint. Let's try the red again. Now, if I remember right, Janet Young, when she was jelly plating, she put gold specks in there, and Annie B sent me some. It's out in the other room. So I might have to do this again another day and experiment with putting those gold gilding, I think it is, specks. You know, the little crumbles. Now this time, don't blur it, Mary. Okay. I didn't think I pressed so hard on that. I might need to clean this off. Mary, Becky above. Aunt Beck says, that's what I was saying to look up. You have to clean the teak stamps with clear water only. Well, will that take off the acrylic? Clear water, will that take off the acrylic paint, though, Aunt Beck? I suppose hot water would. It's packed up. Yeah. Does Mary have a brayer? Yeah, I do have a brayer, Janet. Janet, I've been cleaning out this craft room, and I've been moving stuff from off of my shelves and putting them in boxes and taking them out in the other room. Murphy's oil soap will clean it without hurting it. Yeah, because Murphy's oil soap is a wood cleaner. So I think that'll work too, Judy. I think you're right. Okay, I didn't press that hard on it. That's the other thing I got to get. I got just a little bit of Murphy's oil soap left. I did not press hard on this. Let's see what I got. It leaves a lot of paint in there. I think I need to clean it. I think I've used it a lot of times without printing. Let's do it. This is my last sheet of black paper here. Let's do it. Well, if I can find one that I haven't here. Let's do a smash on here. I could probably spray that with a little water. Oh, that's pretty. I should have done that with black. I don't know if I can get another one off. Ooh, that's wet. Mary's. Do this one, Mary. Do this one. Mary's got sidetracked here with too many things to press down on. Well, that would have looked nice if I would have done that other one first. That's okay. Let's spritz this with some water. Water isn't going to hurt it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to soak it in some Murphy's oil soap to get the paint off of it. It's pretty much on there. All right, let's see what I have. It's going to be prettier. It's not coming out too clear in there, but I think my stamp needs to be cleaned, but it's still pretty. It's still pretty. Okay, so let's take this off of that, and let's put this up here. Let's kind of clean this if I can. Yeah. Where am I going to put it? Help, help. Let's put it over here. I'll put my brush in water. I'll go soak this in maybe a shallow pan of water and Murphy's oil. I think we'll clean that off. Where am I going to put this? Over here for now. Oh, I'm sliding off the edge of my chair. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid sitting on the edge of my stool. This has been so fun. I'll show you the better prints here in a minute. I want to clean this. Let's clean them. You can throw this. Oh, I can turn it upside down. Let's turn it upside down. Let's clean this. Maybe put some. This is just the bottom plate. Let's put some hand sanitizer on it. Clean that off. Yeah, let's just get it clean, Mary. Might help to clean my hands. So here, I think. Must be on here. It's not going to be perfectly clean. It just has some of the goo off of it. The goo coming from my fingers. It'd help if I clean my fingers. Get the towel here. Come on, come on, come on. The old towel I use as a painty rag here. This has been so much fun. This has been so much fun, Mary. Come on, what side are you on? You're on this side. Let's put a little more juice on it. Isn't this fun, watching Mary wash her plate off here? This is just the bottom plate that it sits on. And get it a little clean. Doesn't have to be spick and span. Spick and span clean. That's not coming off. All right, let's throw this away. Now, where's my plate? It can be tossed. Another piece of wax paper out here. I'll have to keep my metallics out here. Okay. Let's clean the plate. Oh, where's my paper towels? The plate really isn't that dirty. Not quite picked up a lot of it. It's dirty around on my fingers. It's dirty around the edges. It's just water. Just water. Now I guess I have to put mineral oil, baby oil on my list too. I need baby powder. Oh, what else did I say I needed? Murphy's oil soap, acetate sheets, things for my project that I want to do. I'm going to do that in a live stream. That's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not clean over here, Mary. It's not perfect. You get some of the goo off of it. Oops, it's sticking to it. All right, that's good enough. What did I do with the plate? Where did I put it? Here. What is that? Okay. It's got little specks on it, but that's okay. Where that's coming from bothers me there. I guess it's on the bottom. All right. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's. Well, I guess I thought it had a top plate. I think it has a top plate that goes over it, and I'm not sure where it went off to. It's probably under my chair. I'm not going to fool with it now. I'll find it when I clean up. I have to laugh at my chair. This chair has not been squeaking as bad. Oh, but it floats away from my desk. Well, wherever the lid to it is. Everything's covered up with jelly print paper. Wherever the lid to this is. Let's just put it in here now. Wherever the front cover of this is where the top of this is. There's another square that goes on top. So this isn't completely put away yet, but okay. So there's this one that you can't see very well. Let me zoom in. Sorry, I'm not following chat. Where'd my cursor go? There it is. One more, maybe. You have to kind of see it in the light. There's that one. Yeah. My metallics off of here. And this quart of paint. The white. All right. And there's this copper one. This one's pretty. This one is really pretty. The copper one. I think this was the second copper one. I think they're dry enough I can stack up. This is a gold one. Yeah, I dropped it. I dropped a couple sheets here. Here's another gold one. Aren't they beautiful? This is a yellow one. It kind of got blurred. This was with yellow paint. This was with blue paint. It's pretty. I'm not sure you're seeing the entire thing. There you go. Here's another one with blue that's a little blurry. Here's another yellow painty one. And here's a blurry. I like this one. This was what I did red over gold. Red over gold. I have to show it in the light, shine it toward the light. And that was just a ghost print. And then some of my first ones. Here is one we did with white. This started all the black. It got too much paint in there, but I'm going to have to do more white. I've got white pearl, but it's out in the other room too. Everything's out in the other room. Then, here's another red over gold. It's kind of blurred, but it's pretty in its own way. And then these were some of my first ones that I was figuring out. We were figuring out how to do it. Some of these really aren't too bad. That's nice. This one's just blurry. This one's all blurry. These were just us figuring out what we were doing. That one's not too bad. This one's pretty. That one's pretty. Here's another blurry blue. These were some of the first ones. We didn't know what we were doing. Mary didn't know what she was doing. This one's kind of nice, just for a background. And this one's kind of nice. So there we go. That has been fun. That has been fun. Now let me look at chat, because I've been in my own world chattering away here. Let me clean off the table here. I was going to carve a stamp this morning. That's not going to happen. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:41. Look, it's almost time to quit. They came out, these metallic ones really came out pretty, didn't they? Let's go back to one of the nicer metallic ones. They're down here at the bottom. These came out nice. And that coppery one, that copper one came out nice, and the gold one came out. That's what I'll use for my thumbnail. Thank you for all the happy mail, Mary. And here's the teak wood block. Thank you guys for telling me that this is wood, because I thought it was. Let's move everything over a little. Move over. Let's get the block in there. There we go. Maybe if I zoom out a little more here too. Doop, doop, de doop. Oop. Was that enough? Yeah. Move it over a little more. That way. And let's take another. How can I lose things? How can I lose things by just... What'd I do? Oh, they're under here. I just want a black one to turn upside down. Here, let me grab one of these. Put it under the... I want to fix up a thumbnail. Now, I think Sharon, are you coming on? No, it's Kathy Berg comes on. Kathy Berg is going to come on. Which way, Mary? This way? No, this way. And turn it there straight. So I can get a thumbnail out of this. So let's see what you're saying. Kathy Berg comes on at 9 o'clock. Imelda says, finally the groceries are delivered. Waited for an hour, but no, also put away. You missed a lot. Well, we had a lot of fun, Imelda. Not today, Thursday. Sharon comes on Thursday. I think it's Kathy Berg at 9 o'clock today. Are you saying Kathy Berg's not coming on or Sharon's not coming on? I think you're saying Sharon's not coming on. It's Kathy Berg at 9. And I think she and what did she say they were going to do today? I forget what she said, what they were going to do today. I was listening, watching Janet's stream yesterday. And I forgot. I don't hold that stuff in my head. Crisis averted, Holly says. Lena's going to join them today? Yeah, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm learning. After you clean the block, please show us what it looks like using an ink pad. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't think I have time to do it today. Oh, you mean after I clean this block? Show us what it's like using an ink pad on the teak wood? Is that what you're saying to me, Janet? The metallic ones are really nice, aren't they, Judy? You can carve a stamp. I am going to carve a stamp to go on the back of these ATCs. So maybe I'll get that done tomorrow. I want to put a stamp on the back here. That's why I wrote up in the corner up over there. So those are going to go out. And I'm getting the erasers ready to go out. Thank you, Mary. Love the copper one, Journey says. Once the wooden blocks are hand carved with the designs, the printer stamp the DABU onto treated cloth. Oh, how cool is that? Aunt Beck says block printing with natural indigo blue. Oh, maybe that's blue. Before printing. Block printing with natural indigo before printing. The fabric gets soaked in Harda, Harda, a natural mordant, which allows the indigo dye to bind the textile. How interesting. Aunt Beck's researching all of this for us. The white one is your favorite, Sharon? I'll have to do more white ones. I've got to get some more black paper today. Thank you, guys. Hi, Molly Newland. Barb says, good morning, Holly. Hi, Holly. Did I say hello to you this morning? Becky is leaving. You step-by-step cleaning instructions. So glad you enjoyed it, Mary. Thanks for the wakey calls. Wake up, YouTube. I always say, wake up, YouTube. Wake up, Fibsville. It's time to get up and do art. Aunt Beck says, oh, let's go up to 1 here. Let's go up to number 1. Let's go up to number 1. 1, take a bucket filled with water and dip all the dirty blocks in it. That means this one. Leave them in the bucket for 5 minutes and then start scrubbing the blocks gently with a soft brush that doesn't harm the pattern. I think I can do that. After you scrub the block, immediately dip it in another vessel filled with clean water. Repeat the same process for blocks. So otherwise, it's like you're washing dishes. 3, wipe them dry with a cotton cloth. Put the blocks under shade for drying. Well, that's if you're outdoors. Once you are sure the blocks are perfectly dried, store them back in a clean box, wooden or plastic. Thank you, Aunt Beth. That's so nice of you to put all those, type all those instructions in. Thank you so much. Tori, please rest and take care of yourself, Janet says. You're not feeling good today. Oh, Tori. Hey, and you guys, before we leave, I'm going to start saying goodbye, but before we say goodbye, let's keep the people over in China in our hearts and our minds and our prayers. They are fighting that horrible, horrible coronavirus over there. You know, that not just because it could spread worldwide, but because those people are suffering. You know, that is a horrible thing to have to go through. And, you know, it could spread all over the world. I mean, we've got a few cases of it here, but, you know, I would hate to see it spread here, but that makes me have empathy and sympathy for those people over in China. And they need our good thoughts, whatever your faith is. We don't all have the same faith, but whatever your faith and your prayers are, send them up for those people over in China that are dying daily. It just breaks my heart. So with that, let's say goodbye. Kendra is still in the hospital with lots of pain. Well, let's keep Kendra too. Aunt Becca's keeping us updated on Kendra. Kendra comes to a lot of our chats. Let's just send Kendra a lot of hugs and prayers, whatever your faith is. You know, we have no excuse for sitting here in our little art rooms and not thinking of other people out there that are suffering. That's Mary's last word for today. Good healing wishes, Kendra. We'll keep you in our hearts and prayers. The doctors are having trouble finding out what's going on with her. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I'm sure Kathy Berg is getting ready to come on if she isn't on already. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and spend my gift card. Thank you so much, Aunt Beck, and thank you for the text liners. And thank you, Mary, too, for all of this fun that we've had this morning. Bye, everybody. Have a very artful day. Bye.